Kama kawa king of the street, back in the street, doing what we always do best. Manzia kumbuka kusubscribe, like, share, comment. Tunasema hashtag ni road to 5k subscribers. It's been a while, tumepotea lakini we are back. Tunasema kwanza this video is proudly sponsored by Street King Cereal Shops. So tumesema tukam tueleze kuhusu cereal business, of which we've been getting so many questions on our TikTok account about how you're supposed to locate your business, where and how to get your stock, what are the fast moving cereals, na how to get your business permit. So without much further ado, I'll dive into those 4 topics of the day. Now the first topic is how to locate your business. First of all, a disclaimer: don't start a business because your friend started the same business and is thriving in that business. Start it because you love it. Then do research, identify the market gap before starting a business. If you identify the place where you want to locate your business, first of all, there aren't so many cereal shops. That's an advantage on your side. Another thing, look for a place where rent is manageable. Don't get a place rent iko expensive sana on your side, ndio upate the first ama second month na kupiga chenga. Make sure umepata place rent iko affordable, of which pia inaweza kupatia enough time ya kupatia your business ku grow. Then another thing to consider when locating your business: flow of people. Make sure the place that you're locating a business, there's at least people are moving in that area. Then how accessible is that area to where you're getting your stock from? Don't get your stock too far from where your shop is located. It will cost you in terms of transportation and everything. Then another thing, make sure you identify a place where there's maximum security, because you might invest your 100,000 in that business, then you end up losing everything because of security in that area. You might have a stock, let's say like 100,000 stock, then the place is not that secured. For real, you'll end up losing your stock within the first month or 2 months, the first and second month. So that's all about location, how to locate your business. Another thing I'll talk about now, the fast moving cereals. Fast moving cereals, first of all, there are so many types of cereals. As you can see, we have several types of beans. Under beans, there's yellow beans, nyayo beans, nylon. There's Mutemania, there's Rosecoco, there's which other kind of beans? There's Njahe. So Wairimo. So when you're looking for that area after locating the business, make sure you understand the fast moving cereals. Beans I've mentioned: yellow beans, Wairimo, nyayo beans, Mutemania, Njahe, Rosecoco. Those are the fast moving beans. Now the second thing we'll look at is ndengu. Ndengu, there are so many types of ndengus, but we'll only touch to the fast moving ndengus, and they include special ndengu, there's nylon ndengu, and there's makueni. Then we'll go to kamande or lentis. We'll go to mudokoi, those who know mudokoi. We'll go to njugu karanga. Then next we'll go to mbaazi. After mbaazi, we'll go direct to popcorns. After popcorns, we'll go to rice. Under rice, there are several types of rice. There's pishori, that's pure pishori from where. There's basmati. There's basmati cream, basmati white. Then we have special ndengu, a special sindano. Then there's biryani rice. That's under the category of rice. Then by then there's also normal sindano and special sindano. That's about rice. Then we'll go to porridge flour. And porridge flour, we have 8 to 9 categories. First moving ones. We have mtama, that's millet. We have mawele, that's finger millet. We have mhogo, that's cassava. We have also pure wimbi. We have wimbi mix. We have, what else do we have? We have unga ndimu, that's the sour flour. It's a combination of citric and pure wimbi. We also have baridi. Baridi is a type of flour, actually maize flour, but it's so fine to an extent you can't even cook ugali using it. It's specifically for porridge. Then we have I think those are the types of porridge flour that you're supposed to have. Something that I haven't mentioned, we have kunde. There's kunde white and kunde red. Then there's also army green beans. By the way, I haven't mentioned army green beans. You can also add maize flour. Under maize flour, we have two categories of maize flour. There's grade 1 and grade 2. Basically, grade 1 is the seed coats have been removed from those maize, then they have been milled. Then grade 2 is basically normal maize that they have been milled directly. So those are the fast moving cereals that you're supposed to have. And make sure, another thing that you're supposed to know before taking those cereals, at any point don't take those cereals at night, because one of the first things that you're supposed to consider is weevils. That's the biggest disadvantage of cereal shop. When your cereals have been affected by weevils, that becomes a very big challenge when you side. Weevils create a big problem. Let's say, for example, if you find them in one of your, let's say, ndengu, they'll spread to other cereals. Let's say they'll get into rice, they'll get into beans, they'll get into baazi, kamande or something, of which it becomes a very big problem to you, and there's no customer who will want to buy something that is spoiled from a shop. So you have to be considerate about weevils. And this certain tablet called it's called Lipuka. It's basically used for killing the weevils, and after it can take some time after placing that tablet into cereals before you can sell the cereal to your customers. Make sure you're selling something which is legit and something which is awesome. Another thing that you're supposed to understand is how to make your cereals clean. First of all, as you've opened the shop, make sure you take your time to clean those cereals. Just take your time. There are several things that you can use. There's something like this. Let me just show you. Something like this, of which it's like a sieve. If you have this sieve, you can place your, let's say, your yellow beans. Just do the hand picking. You can select those which are not supposed to be there, and leave the ones that are supposed to be the clean ones under this stuff. So after cleaning them, make sure you store them well. Cereals are supposed to be stored in a cool, dry place, and they can stay for the longest as long as you've stored them well. So make sure you clean your cereals so that when your customers come to buy cereals from a shop, they'll get them when they're clean and their quality. And as Street King Cereal Shop, we always say we deliver quality, not quantity. Quality comes first, and we always lead as they follow. That's about how to clean your cereals. Something else, when you go to take your stock, make sure you take stock that isn't that dirty, because it might get into most of your, when you're doing the cleaning, it might cut down into kgs. And what the wholesalers will always do, they'll always make sure they reduce your price but not kgs. Something else that you need to know, you need to have, it's very advisable for you to have electric, it's called electric weighing machine. And having electric weighing machine, it's so important to an extent that it will always help you to ensure that when you're selling to your customers, you use the best sizes, the best qualities that you are. And we'll just touch on this weighing machine for a bit. Let's say when you place your cereals on top of that, there's this part that is written weight, there's unit price, and there's total price. Weight, unit price, total price. Then when you look at this stuff, you can measure any amount that you want using this electric machine. And I've always said it isn't that expensive. It only goes for 4,500 shillings only. So when you place your cereals on top of this, let's say for example your customer wants yellow beans for, let's say, for 1 kg, it will be written here weight, it will write 1 kg. As you continue placing your cereals, your cereals in the packaging bag, it will write kgs, unit price, total price. So that's what you're supposed to have in terms of measuring your cereals. Then let's talk about how to get a business permit. If you want to get a business permit for a cereal shop, as long as it's a small shop, it only costs you 5,200. But now, disclaimer, it depends with the county, because this business permit varies from one county to another. Like Nairobi, it's 5,200. Other county, maybe it's 4,800 or 6,000. So it depends on the place where you're locating your business. That's about business permit. Then let me just touch on something. Before opening a business, make sure after getting the first moving cereals, after comparing the prices between different wholesalers, and I'll tell you where you can get wholesalers. By the way, under Street King Cereal Shop, we're also wholesalers. We both sell on retail and wholesale. So if you want those types of cereals, we can deliver to you at your convenience. So, and we always say clean cereals, by the way, very clean cereals to you. And then you need to have pallets, by the way. I haven't mentioned to you pallets. I think our cameraman can just zoom so that you can see what I mean when I say pallet. A pallet, it's made of wood, and actually it will always help you. You place your cereals on top of it, it becomes well because it's raised. For instance, God forbid, when water flows into your shop, as long as you're placing it on top of those pallets, water can't flow into your cereals, and that prevents you from going into a loss of water leaking into your shop and everything. So make sure you get those pallets, and they're very much affordable. Their prices ranges from 500 to 800 shillings only. Let's now get into marketing. No, before opening that shop, actually, we're supposed to register a business name, under which you just go to your eCitizen account, log into your eCitizen account. There's a place where you'll go to register business. You'll have to give out like 4 to 5 names. Actually, maximum it's 5 names, but the most basic ones are 3. They'll give you, actually you'll pay 950 shillings. You'll be given your business name after 2 days. Then after getting a business name, make sure you do a proper branding of your shop. Brand a shop that it attracts customers from outside. That's branding. business permit, a business name. Another thing that you're supposed to know is about marketing. You've opened the shop and you're just waiting for customers to flow into your shop. It's very much advisable and it's very much okay. We appreciate those customers that walk into our shop. But now, what you're supposed to do, make sure you have all these digital platforms. You have TikTok, you have Facebook, you have Twitter and Instagram. What you're supposed to do is make sure you advertise your business fully on those platforms. Post that shop of yours on TikTok, you'll get customers. Post it on Facebook, teach people how to sell their cereals and everything, and you'll get customers from there. So we'll keep on learning day in, day out about cereals, and we appreciate so much. Thank you for your time. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, share. Peace.